Hi everybody, it's Jill Lancet. What I'm about to show you is not in any catalogues. Nope. Not the annual catalogue, not the mini September to December catalogue. You can only find these online in my store, jilllancet.stampinup.net. That is an Australian store, and you know, if you've got your own demonstrator or you're in a different country, then you need to go and have a look at the site that is appropriate to you. I am talking, of course, about kits. I love kits. We did these in the last class of the year, which was in October. And this is the gorgeous Road to Christmas kit. Now, sometimes making cards for blokey blokes, is a bit tricky. This, if you like to give blokes Christmas cards, this is a blokey Christmas card. Now, of course, women like these sorts of, we call them utes in Australia. I think you guys in the US call them pickup trucks. This is a kit that has enough to make 8 cards, 2 designs. So we're going to actually explore those, and I'm going to put them together for you right now. Now, you don't have to follow the instructions explicitly. You can do them differently if you want to, but this is what's inside this kit. We've got some envelopes, and they're absolutely gorgeous. These can be cut down and made into parts of cards. Just add your own envelopes. You can add your own card bases and use these gorgeous card bases. You could cut those in half, and you've got 4 card panels. You could cut them in half further, and you'd have 8 card panels that you could do something with. Just add a plain card base to them. We've done that many times. I'm going to do this straight as per the kit. Here are the finished cards. Uh-oh, she says. We made these in the class. They were very quick. Really lovely. And yeah, they don't have to be exactly as per instructions. So I think we'll just get going. I'm going to pop those over there. There's plenty of stuff to pop out in these gorgeous kits. So I think we'll just get to getting. So we need 1 each of the trucks. Kits are great in as far as you purchase a kit and that's all you need. You literally don't need anything else. In most cases, you get a little roll of tear and tape or some glue dots or something like that. We need these little gifts. Everything pops out really easily. They're gorgeously laser cut. So, yeah, we need 2 trees. I think I've already got one popped. Oh, no, I've got a couple popped out here. So I'll do those. We need 1 each of the beautiful panels that come with these cards. We need a puppy dog on both of them. Gorgeous golden Labrador, one of my favourite puppy dogs. And of course we need the sentiments. You even get the sentiments, okay? So they come in all different languages, sending loads of cheer. And the other one is she says, joyful Christmas wishes. Oh my gosh. Didn't recognise English for a second there. Oh dear, it is a bit late in the day. All right, now you also get a piece of packaging, which is really handy. Okay, she says, trying really hard to get that out of there. So you can stamp on this for future things. You can lean on it, you can cut on it. They're really, really good if you have to send things in the mail. You can sort of have a nice firm backing. Don't throw them out, keep those. And we have our gorgeous envelopes here. And I think we'll get started. Now you've got instructions, but I've already made them twice. So yeah, I think I'll forego the instructions. So the first thing I need to do is to fold the cards. And as I said, you could cut these down, you could cannibalize these and get 2 card fronts or 4 beautiful designer print panels that you can use in other ways, okay? So one will be landscape and one will be portrait. So we'll pop those down here. This is clearly the landscape one, so we'll pop that on there. These are very, very quick to make. There's 8 cards in the set. I think I'll pop the envelopes over here and we'll just get these up here and running. Now, you can pop those up if you want to. I want to show you something regarding the trucks. When you tear them out, be very, very careful because they have a slit in them. And I think this is so, so clever. We're going to pop the trees and the presents in that slit. So it actually looks like it's in the truck. So if I show you from the back, we're going to pop it in there like that. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. Now, one of them has the tree in there, but you can do both of them if you want to. There's 2 trees, there's 2 lots of presents, and they go in the truck as well. So what I found was to pop the tree in how you want it. I think I'll have it like that. And I'm going to turn that over. You even get the Stampin' Dimensionals in the kit. Would that I knew where they were, but anyway, I've got some here. So I'm actually going to pop a dimensional right there. And, oh, these have all run out. Look at these. Hang on. Let me cut some. Let me cut some. Don't throw these bits out. These are dimensionals as well, okay? Don't ever throw them out. Use them. They're great for behind sentiments and all sorts of things. There we go. And I'll put another bit down here. Now that is not only going to give dimension, but my tree is now secured in there. So it's covering both the tree and the truck. So I'm just going to do that. Pop a bit under the tree there and just continue on around. And pop this straight onto the card. Now I've got these presents that also can go in there, and I think I'll just glue those in because we've got dimension. We've got a bit of dimension with the dimensionals. So I'm going to glue this on here. Now I like liquid glue. You can use whatever you like. Oops. So if you're new to card making, kits are like, you know, the shallow end of the pool. So you can dive in, well, not dive in, but you can dip a toe in and you can slowly make your way in. Everything's there for you, including the instructions. So it's like, there's nothing more satisfying than making something out of a bunch of seemingly unrelated things and you end up with a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Now, on this card, we have this greeting, Joyful Christmas Wishes. Now, I'm popping that up onto some of these dimensionals again, and that is going to go on the bottom, of the card. There we go. Let's take those off. Now, I like to do that first because if I put the truck too far up or too far down, I won't have room for this greeting. So I feel like you need to put that on first. Dear, oh dear. Gosh. Okay. So that's going across the bottom. You want about, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch or something like that. Let me just check that that's straight. Could be a bit straighter. There we go, that's on the bottom. Now I've got my gorgeous, gorgeous truck, and he's driving down this wintry road to pick up his Christmas tree. We might put the dog, I might even put the dog in the truck, so the dog could be sitting in the truck. Yeah, why not? Let's pop a bit of glue on this little pup. I love dogs. Absolutely adore dogs. I had several golden retrievers, very much like this little pupper here. And yep. So that's going on to my card front now. After I take all of these off, and I've got glue everywhere, and I'm not even sure that that is sticking my little puppy down. So I'm going to pop another one on there. Right, let's have a look. I got glue all over me now, guys. I mean, really, what else is new? So look at that. How stinking cute is that? So there we go. That's how quick that is. Look at that good boy sitting in the back of that ute, guarding that tree. What a good boy. Right. Second one is going to be landscape. So we can glue this on and pop this onto the front of the card. Now this, as I said, will make 8 cards. You know, like if you give all your colleagues at work a card, there's bound to be blokes. And sometimes, yeah, they're too juvenile or they're a little bit girly or something, you know, Christmas, a bit gooey. This is pretty nice for a bloke, a blokey bloke. So that's on there. Let's see if that's straight. Straight-ish. We've got our greeting again. I'm going to pop that up onto some dimensionals. So let's have a look. Pop one there like that. That one there like that. And just 2 little bits like that. That should be plenty. Now, sometimes if you give that a bit of a push in the middle, it does make it a little bit easier to get off. So, yeah. And that's going up in the corner, just in the corner like that. So it's a bit off the top and it's a bit in towards the centre a little bit. I've got my little tree, I've got my presents, I've got my little puppy dog. The tree will go like that. The presents will go like that. And Yeah, isn't that... I just thought that was such a cute idea. Now, if you're clever, you know, you could probably cut those presents and keep some for another thing, but let's see, shall we? Or you could even put this tree somewhere in the foreground and glue your truck straight down. What about if we do that? Hey, what about if we do that? I'll pop that in there. Pop the presents in there like that. Yep. And we'll glue that on. We'll just pop a bit of glue there. Just there. I'll pop them in. Just like that. Let me look at it from the front, guys. I just think that's such a clever thing that they've done there. Look at that. I'm going to glue that down now. I'm going to glue that whole thing down. In the instructions, they're saying pop that up. But I'm going to glue it down. And I'm going to pop a little bit of glue on this little bit here. This little strip. I'm going to bring that right over like that. Pop it underneath there like that. Then I think I'll have this tree in the foreground. We'll certainly pop that up. And I've still got this good boy. Right. Take these off. It's just an alternate design. That's going right down here in the foreground. Like he's just driven through that road. And I got this cute little pup that I can have sitting over here. Naturally, he's going to be up on a dimensional. And guys, that is that. Does it get any quicker or easier than that? Let's have a look at them. I've got an extra present over. I don't know why. Oh, because I didn't put them in the truck. That's right. Crikey. Already forgot. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. And look at these gorgeous cards. What do you think about that? So this, I will put all the details below in the description box. Beautiful, unusual Christmas cards, but very, very nice and very blokey bloke. Guys, thanks so much for joining me for that. Here are the envelopes, just gorgeous envelopes. And my name is Jill Lancet. That is my online store, jilllancet.stampinup.net. The only place you will see kits is online. If you have any issues or questions, tilly2145@gmail.com. If you would like a copy of the matte templates that I use when I'm demonstrating, email me a request at tilly2145@gmail.com. Guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. This has been a really quick one and a very, very nice set of unusual Christmas cards. Bye for now. Hooray. Stay safe.